It's time for the Morning Quickie with Sir William, the Duchess, and Cubby Kurt.
Good day, it's me, the Duchess, and I have with me none other than the one, the only, Sir William.
I'm here.
Do you have the news?
I do. You ready?
Everybody get ready for the most influential man in the world. This guy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That guy.
You better get that checked out.
Our guy.
That is totally false.
Bill has saved lives just by asking, if your friends jumped off the bridge, would you? There's been multiple fertility clinics asking Bill for his help because if he did, they believe the world would be a better place. Everybody get ready for this guy. That guy, our guy, the most influential man in the world, Bill Guerin.
Hey, thank you, Jeremy. And I'd like to welcome back the staff of the Morning Quickie. The Duchess is back, as is Cubby Kurt. So welcome back. The show hasn't been the same without ya. And now in news headlines, Ethiopia's transport minister on Sunday said clear similarities were found between the Ethiopian Airlines crash that killed 157 people a week ago and a fatal Lion Air crash October 29th in Indonesia. Information from flight data and voice recorders, or black boxes, confirmed data indicating the doomed flights, both of which involved the now grounded Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft, followed comparable paths, Transport Minister Damawit Mogs said. Pilots in both instances encountered problems controlling the plane shortly after takeoff and tried to return to the airport but nosedived before making it back. The Lion Air flight plunged into the Java Sea a few minutes after leaving Jakarta, killing all 189 on board. The Ethiopian government plans to release detailed findings within a month, according to Mogs. The violence against Muslims in New Zealand on Friday put a spotlight on Trump's rhetoric about Islam and revived criticism on his handling of white supremacist violence. Bring back at Judge Jeannie Pirro, Trump wrote in a Twitter post, in which he blamed Democrats for trying to silence a majority of our country and advocated supporters to stop working so hard on being politically correct. At the same time, acting White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney appeared on Sunday television shows to tamp down criticism that Trump has not been strong enough in condemning hate speech and has formed anti-Muslim sentiment. The president is not a white supremacist. I'm not sure how many times we have to say that, Mulvaney said on Fox News Sunday. On Friday, Trump condemned the horrible massacre at the mosques, and the White House called the shooting a vicious act of hate. Asked by a reporter if he saw white nationalism as a rising threat around the world, Trump said, "I don't really. I think it's a small group of people." The accused government praised Trump in a manifesto saying, "a symbol of renewed white identity and common purpose." Daily low-dose aspirin is no longer recommended as heart attack preventative for older adults. For the most part, we are now much better treating risk factors such as hypertension, diabetes, and especially high cholesterol, said North Carolina cardiologist Dr. Kevin Campbell, who wasn't involved in the new guidelines. This makes the biggest difference, probably negating any of the perceived aspirin benefit in primary prevention. Doctors may consider aspirin for certain older high-risk patients, such as those who have trouble lowering their cholesterol or managing their blood sugars, as long as there is no increased risk for internal bleeding, the guidelines say. European guidelines recommend against the use of anti-clotting therapies such as aspirin at any age. Clinicians should be very selective in prescribing aspirin for people without known cardiovascular disease, said Johns Hopkins cardiologist Dr. Roger Blumenthal, who co-chaired the new guidelines in a statement. It's much more important to optimize lifestyle habits and control blood pressure and cholesterol as opposed to recommending aspirin. Charges are pending following a two-car crash that claimed the life of a McHenry teen Friday night in Wakanda, according to authorities. The collision occurred when a black Hyundai Elantra, driven by Caleb R. Rohrbach, 18 of Cary, was heading south on Route 12 near Case Road and crossed the center line, colliding head-on with a gray Ford Focus, according to a news release from the Wakanda Police Department. The driver of the Ford, a 16-year-old McHenry girl, was extracted and taken to Advocate Good Shepherd Hospital in Barrington, where she was later pronounced dead. 2 14-year-old passengers in the Ford and 1 15-year-old girl, all of McHenry, were taken to area hospitals following the crash, which happened at 10:15 p.m. on Friday. One of the younger teens has since been treated and released from Northwestern McHenry Hospital. The other 2 teens were taken to Good Shepherd Hospital in Barrington, according to police. Rohrbach was extricated from his vehicle and taken to Good Shepherd Hospital in Barrington. An investigation is ongoing into the crash by the Wakanda Police Department and Major Crash Assistance Team, and charges are pending, according to the news release. And finally, the Illinois Tollway is scheduled to begin work on the $33.4 million Illinois Route 23 interchange project on the Jane Addams Tollway in Marengo this week. The project will create a new full-access interchange with local road improvements, including construction of roundabouts. The Illinois Route 23 interchange will be the first interstate connection in McHenry County. The tollway is building 4 ramps as part of a partial cloverleaf interchange on the east side of Illinois Route 23 that will provide full access between Illinois Route 23 and I-90. The interchange is scheduled to be completed this fall. Weather permitting, beginning overnight on Friday, March 15th, traffic on I-90 in both directions is scheduled to shift to the inside lanes to provide a work zone for ramp pavement constructions. Eastbound lanes are scheduled to shift first, followed by westbound lanes. Traffic is scheduled to remain in this configuration for 2 months. And those are your news headlines for Monday, March 18th, 2019. You know him, you love him. He's our guy, Cubby Kurt, with today's sports update.
Yes, good morning, everybody. Curtis Koch here from WGN Radio and Sports. We start off in golf as the Players' Championship 2019 came to a close. It was Rory McIlroy winning by 1 stroke over Jim Furyk. McIlroy carded a 2 under 70, giving him a 1-stroke victory over Furyk to win golf's 5th major for the first time. The victory is almost a year to the day since McIlroy's last to the 2018 Arnold Palmer Invitational. The former world number 1 has won 15 times on the PGA Tour. Cactus League Baseball today, it's going to be Manny Benuelos for the White Sox as they host the Giants at Camelback Ranch. It'll be Derek Holland getting the ball for San Francisco. Sox have yet to announce who will get the ball tomorrow in their Cactus League action against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch from Camelback Ranch today at 3:05 p.m. Cubs, on the other hand, they will be back in action today as well. Actually, they have today off. They'll be back in action tomorrow on Tuesday with a 3:05 p.m. first pitch against the Seattle Mariners. Cubs have yet to announce who will start in that game, but they will go against Marco Gonzalez for Seattle. Looking at the Bulls, they fall to 19-52 on the year as they lost 129-102 to the Sacramento Kings. They'll hit the court again tonight at Phoenix against the Suns before returning home on Wednesday the 20th against the Washington Wizards. Finally, Blackhawks hit the ice again tonight at 7:30 p.m. against the Vancouver Canucks after beating the Montreal Canadiens over the weekend 2-0 thanks to a 48-save shutout from Corey Crawford. Their next game after that will be Thursday, 7:30 p.m. against the Flyers again at home. I'm Curtis Koch, and that is your morning sports update.
Duchess, what day is it?
I'm loving that today we celebrate National Awkward Moments Day. I mean, we've all had an awkward moment, right? We can all relate to this one. So now, today, we're just going to celebrate it.
Please follow us on social media. Our website is twogingers.com. That's gingers with a Z. On Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest at Two Gingers, and on Twitter at Two Gingers, at Sir William 1015, and at the Duchess 1015.
It's time. The most interesting woman in the world. Some say if she would have ran back in 2016, she would be the first woman president. The one, the only, the award-winning, the Duchess.
Good day, Suburbia. This is the Duchess, and here's our 7-day forecast. Today, mostly cloudy skies, a high of 42 degrees. Tonight, we'll see a low of 26. Then tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 48. On Wednesday, clouds in the morning with sunshine in the afternoon will get as high as 51. On Thursday, sunshine and high of 51. Friday, sunshine again with a high of 56. On Saturday, mostly cloudy, but we will see a high of 59 degrees. Then Sunday, afternoon showers with a high of 59.
And now, the community calendar.
I love bringing us the community calendar. If you'd like me to announce something that's happening in our area, or maybe you have a special birthday or anniversary or even congratulations, hit me up on social media or email me at theduchess1015@gmail.com. Early voting does begin today, and there are 2 items that I would like to highlight that we strongly support here at the Morning Quickie. The first being the expansion for our local Huntley Library. If you don't know what I'm speaking of, you can definitely find all the information out on your Google machine, or you can go to www.huntleylibrary.org, but I for sure will be voting as a positive in the expansion for the Huntley Library. Also, our very own Sir William is running yet again for the school board. He has been with the school board since 2011 and would like to continue, so if you would be so kind as to give him a yes as well when you're out for your early voting. If you don't know where to go today, you can start by going to the Huntley Park District, 12015 at Mill Street in Huntley. They are open 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. today through Friday, March 22nd. Then also on Saturday, March 23rd, they will be open 9 a.m. until noon. Then on Monday, March 25th through Friday, March 29th, it will be again 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. And then Saturday, March 30th, 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. If you haven't ever early voted, I do highly suggest that as well, as the lines tend to be a little bit less crowded. We will have all this information on our Facebook page, and please don't forget to vote.
And I'd like to take a second here to thank the Duchess for that endorsement. It is my most important endorsement that I have received, and that includes more important than the Daily Herald. I would also like to throw out there that if you're a member of District 158, you know that things have been going very well in the school system over the past several years, and a lot of that in part is due to continuity. And I would also highly recommend voting for Kevin Gentry and Rashawn Walker. Tony Quagliano is also running for a 2-year seat, but he is running unopposed. So Guerin, Gentry, and Walker are the 3 names to remember. If you have any questions, by the way, don't hesitate to reach out and ask, because we'd like to make people comfortable to know what the school board does, what we believe in, why we're doing this. Any questions that you might have, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you.
Baby bunny, hop hop a doobity boo. Baby bunny, hoo oh oh. Baby bunny, hop hop a doobity boo. Baby bunny, hoo oh oh. Baby bunny, hop hop a doobity boo. Baby bunny, hoo oh oh. Keep on keeping on, bringing on that fuzzy. You're so tiny and cute. Yeah, you're all about love. In your little furry suit, that is of which I'm talking of. Some people try to put you down, but you just eat the celery in their face. you're gonna hop around the world and on up into outer space, yeah. Baby bunny, hop, hoppa, doobity boo. Baby bunny, ooh, oh, oh. Baby bunny, hop, hoppa, doobity boo. Baby bunny, ooh, oh, oh. Baby bunny, hop, hoppa, doobity boo. Baby bunny, ooh, oh, oh. Keep on keeping on, bringing on that fuzzy. Baby bunny. Tickled pink that things aren't going my way, cause that would be boring. Spend my last cent on cheese and champagne. What a wonderful morning. Never mind, she declined to the first date. It was only on my birthday. Never mind all the lines on the highway. Give me time to reflect a bit, cause I'm just having a good day. Having a good day. Having a
it's me, the Duchess. Sir William and I would like to thank you so much for joining us for the Morning Quickie. If you would be so kind as to share it with 2 of your closest friends, and please don't forget to click that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.
Stay classy.
Bye-bye.